What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm finally making my Deadpool and Wolverine review. Um, about time, right? The movie came out like 5 days ago. I've already seen the movie twice. I'm not going to use the excuse that I wanted to wait for spoilers. I was just lazy. So I'm going to talk spoilers. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, don't watch the video. But if you are watching it, make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Let's get to 3K subs. So I'm gonna try not to do what I usually do and just explain the whole movie. I'm just gonna talk strictly about what happens. You guys just watch the movie if you guys want to, right? So no spoiler. Um, Wolverine is in the movie, right? And the reason Wolverine's in the movie, as you guys know, in Logan 2017, Logan Wolverine, he got impaled by a tree and he died. So the reason Wolverine's back is because the TVA took Deadpool and they said that because Wolverine died, their anchor being that his universe is going to die. So Deadpool was like, okay, so he died. So what I have to do? They're like, oh, you got to go and like pretty much destroy your universe, like prune everything, right? And Deadpool's like, nope, not gonna do that. And then you get this whole montage of Deadpool going around, and you're seeing all these crazy, Wolverine variants. A bunch of comic variants. Now I don't know the comic variants. I know they're prominent ones. The most important ones I've seen were comic accurate Wolverine, where he's like 5'2". You saw Hulk versus Wolverine. That was a really cool little snippet they showed in the comic accurate costume. And then, spoiler, Henry Cavill actually appeared as Wolverine, the second person to ever play live action Wolverine. So that was really cool. That's been a fan casting for months or years for the new Wolverine. So, and they kind of made a dig at DC saying, like, yo, if we will treat you way better than that studio down the street, talking about DC because they fired his ass. Sorry. They did. They did him dirty. So, everyone knows he's right there. He's definitely an option to play the next live action Wolverine, but it probably will be Hugh Jackman. Let's be real. It will probably be Hugh Jackman for the next few years at least because he's in great shape. The dude, he can easily play Wolverine to his like 65 or 90, according to Deadpool. So the movie goes on. They find Nova, who's Charles Xavier's sister. And spoiler, Johnny Storm shows up. The original Chris Evans Marvel character. He shows up. What happens? Wolverine. Deadpool finds a Wolverine. He brings him to the TVA. They get pruned because they say that the Wolverine he grabbed is the absolute worst Wolverine they could have had, because in his universe every X-Men died. So we get that exposition. He's wearing a comic accurate suit. He brings him to the TVA. They both get pruned. They go to the wasteland. The thing from Loki, right? I'm rambling. I know I'm terrible at these. So now they're in the wasteland. They have Goliath, or whatever his name is, that's in the wasteland. They're running through the wasteland. They're trying to figure out what to do. They run into Johnny Storm, Chris Evans' original character. He gives them some exposition. He tells them where they're at, and then what happens is a bunch of other old X-Men characters like Sabretooth, Toad, Pyro. Is there anyone else? Those are the three that like show up. Deadpool and Wolverine have a good fight. Johnny Storm shows up, and then Wolverine fights Sabretooth. Spoiler: Wolverine one shots him, cuts his head off, and then they get taken to Nova, Charles Xavier's sister. And I don't want to ramble, but they go to her, they leave, and then here's where all the cameos come in. You see cameos. Blade, played by Wesley Snipes, he played in the Blade trilogy. You see, what's her name, Jennifer Garner. She plays Elektra. Never saw that movie, unfortunately. And then we see Channing Tatum playing Gambit from his movie that was canceled like 10 plus years ago. That was really cool. He has a really thick accent, and it's kind of a they make fun of it because they're like, we can barely understand you. Really cool seeing all of them. And then X-23, the one played by Daphne Keane, she pops up. But this Wolverine doesn't know her, so there's no like sentimental moment or anything like that. So, anyways, what ends up happening, they team up, they go back to Nova. Nova, big fight. They kill Juggernaut. He's also in the movie. I'm rambling. Um, they convince Nova to help them. So Nova ends up giving them Doctor Strange's like the finger thing he uses to cast portals, and she opens up a portal. They go back to their universe, and then the movie pretty much wraps up there. So Wolverine and Deadpool, they work together to destroy this machine that Nova's using to try to destroy the whole multiverse. That's where the movie ends. So, of course, I did the same thing I always do. I ramble and I explain the whole movie, but overall, I enjoyed the movie. Very action packed, very good fight scenes, very gory, very raunchy jokes. And overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I really hope Hugh Jackman returns. If he does, I wouldn't mind Henry Cavill as Wolverine. I've also seen Daniel Radcliffe as a fan casting. I honestly wouldn't mind that. He'd be more comic accurate. The dude's kind of jacked now. I've seen him in a few roles. He can put on a little more muscle. Hop on that Hollywood TRT and be the next Wolverine. I mean, I really wouldn't mind it. But I'll wrap it up there. I don't want to ramble too much. Do I love the movie? Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Is it probably my favorite MCU movie ever? No, it's definitely up there, though. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I wish it was longer, honestly. The 2 hours flew by for me. I'm just going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Bye.